Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 13 matchups on this NBA slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. 90 more subs. We'll be at 19K, which is pretty dope. So go ahead and hit that sub button, guys. Also, check out BetMGM. Great promo. Bet 5. Get 150 instantly in bonus bets. An amazing promo. Get you guys back in the action. Get that bankroll built up a bit here. And those links are in the description below, so go ahead and check those out along with the other promos we have going on for other sites as well. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today, 13 matchups. Starting with the Atlanta Hawks versus the Charlotte Hornets. Hawks opening up as a 6.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 237.5. Hawks coming into this matchup 24-30. Charlotte 12-41. Head-to-head, Charlotte 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. As far as injury goes, no crazy injuries. No LaMelo Ball for Charlotte. Atlanta coming off a Chicago loss. Charlotte on a little 2-game winning streak, coming off a Pacers win. Yeah, Atlanta 1-4 against Charlotte. 1-4 covering against Charlotte. Yeah, they haven't been good against the Hornets here. And I don't know. For me, Atlanta, I just don't know if they're a team I can trust minus a mid-sized spread like that, 6.5. They have not played well. Hornets, it's got to be one of the biggest win streaks of the season so far. Even without LaMelo Ball, I still think I'll take a shot with the Hornets plus 6.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 223. Heat coming into this matchup 29-25. The Sixers 32-21. Head-to-head Miami 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. I know Jimmy Butler and Rozier. Miami coming off a dominating game against the Bucks last night. 7.5 point underdogs. I mean, they won by what, like 25 last night? I mean, just dominating the Bucks. Philly on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Cleveland win. Yeah, no Tobias Harris. Obviously no Embiid, no Batum, no Kyle Lowry. So still a lot of injuries for the Sixers. The Heat, man, they've been good against them. 5-1 against Philly. 5-1 covering against Philly. Been very good against the Sixers here. Sixers 0-5 covering at home. And yeah, I mean, Heat coming off a back-to-back, but still, they've been so dominant against Philly. It's just the injuries that concern me with Philly. So I think I'm going to take a shot with the Heat +4 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Orlando Magic. Magic opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 210.5. Knicks coming into this matchup 33-21. The Magic 29-25. Head-to-head, the Magic 3-0 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Yeah, Knicks still missing a bunch of players. Knicks on a 3-game losing streak. It's been a tough stretch with these injuries. Knicks haven't looked good this last week, coming off a 2-point Houston loss. Magic coming off a bad OKC loss yesterday, 113-127. But yeah, Knicks 0-5 covering the spread right now. It's definitely been a tough stretch for the Knicks. I don't know, you're catching the Magic coming off a brutal loss yesterday. But Knicks just aren't playing well, and I just don't know if I like this team without Julius Randle and OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson. Those are just a lot of big injuries here. Magic 15-3 at home as the favorite. I like Magic with the bounce back. Got beat down yesterday. Give me the Magic -3 in money line at home. Next matchup, we've got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Boston Celtics. Celtics opening up as a 13-point home favorite with the over-under at 226.5. Brooklyn coming into this matchup 21-32. Boston 42-12. Head to head, we've got Boston 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Ben Simmons for Brooklyn. These teams just played each other yesterday, so they're on a back-to-back. Boston only winning by 8 on a 5-game winning streak right now. Porzingis is questionable. Brooklyn 1-5 on the road against Boston. 1-13 against Boston. And I just don't know if they really have a chance to beat Boston, especially on the road. And they're just 2-11 covering on the road here. We're going to see if Boston's resting anybody. You know, back-to-backs are pretty brutal here. But, yeah, Boston, they were 8-point favorites yesterday, so they got the push. And now now it jumps up 5 points. No Ben Simmons, though. Yeah, I still got to take Celtics plus the points, or Celtics minus the points here. I just don't know if I can trust Brooklyn on the road in this one. So I'll take Boston minus 13 and throw them in your big money line parlays today as well. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Bulls versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 224.5. Bulls coming into this matchup 26-28. The Cavs 35-17. Head-to-head Cleveland 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Chicago coming off an Atlanta win. Cleveland coming off a Philly loss, they were on a 9-game winning streak here. So tough 2-point loss for Cleveland. Chicago 0-6 against the Cavs. 1-5 covering on the road against the Cavs. They just have not been good against the Cavs here. And Cavs 9-2 at home. Play great at home. And love them for a nice bounce back spot. Give me the Cavs -9 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Indiana Pacers versus the Toronto Raptors. Pacers opening up as a 4-point road favorite with the over-under at 245. Pacers coming into this matchup 30-26. The Raptors 19-35. Head-to-head, the Pacers 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Looks like Halliburton is questionable, so be sure to check his status. RJ Barrett's questionable as well for Toronto. Pacers coming off a bad Charlotte loss. Toronto on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a bad Spurs loss. They're coming off back-to-back brutal losses here. This Toronto team, their losses have been very bad. Not a team I'd say we can really trust. Pacers coming off a tough loss as well, but yeah, ugly matchup. One of the worst on the slate, in my opinion. I just don't trust Toronto. I really don't. They've just been such a letdown. Pacers haven't played that well. Be sure to check Halliburton's status. I do like them a bit if he does play. Pacers are 4-2 against Toronto. 4-2 covering against Toronto here. Be sure to check Halliburton's status, but if he plays, give me the Pacers -4 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Houston opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 219. Rockets coming into this matchup 24-29. The Grizzlies 18-36. Head-to-head, Memphis 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Fred VanVleet. And then, Memphis still dealing with tons of injuries here. Houston coming off a Knicks win. Memphis, they've lost their last 9 games here. It's just been brutal for the Grizzlies. Houston, 4-1 covering against Memphis. Yeah, Memphis 0-5 at home. I just don't think they can be trusted here. So I think I'll take a shot with the Rockets -3 and money line on the road. All right, next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 12.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 234. Wizards coming into this matchup 9-44. Pelicans 32-22. Head-to-head, Pelicans 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. I don't see any injuries in this matchup here. Washington, they are on a 7-game losing streak right now, coming off a Dallas loss. Pelicans on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Memphis win. Washington 1-4 covering on the road against the Pelicans. 3-6 against the Pelicans, so they haven't been that good against New Orleans. Pelicans 4-1 covering at home against Washington. 6-1 in their last 7. They're playing very good right now. And yeah, I just feel like they should be able to get a big win at home against the Wizards, who are just, coming off some tough losses. They've actually been in some close games here. But we saw they were 11.5 point underdogs against Phoenix. They lost by like 30. We've seen them get blown out a lot here. And yeah, I just think, I don't know if I really want to back the Wizards plus 12.5. So we'll take Pelicans minus 12.5 and throw them in your money line parlays today. Next matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas opening up as an 11-point home favorite with the over-under at 239.5. Spurs coming into this matchup 11-43. Dallas 31-23. Head-to-head Mavs 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. I don't see any major injuries. Looks like Luka and Kyrie are both good to go, so that is good. Derek Lively is questionable. Spurs coming off a big Toronto win, ending their big losing streak they were on. Dallas. Hey, Dallas is hot right now. They're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Playing great basketball. Spurs 1-9 against Dallas. 1-4 covering against Dallas here. Yeah, Dallas 4-1 covering the spread right now. They're playing very good. Been dominant. And as long as Kyrie and Luka are healthy, they're playing great. And Gafford and PJ Washington have looked very nice so far in the starting lineup. Yeah, Mavs playing great ball right now. Give me the Mavs minus 11. Throw them in your money line parlays today. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Phoenix Suns. Suns opening up as a 13-point home favorite with the over-under at 234. Pistons coming into this matchup 8-45. The Suns 32-22. Head-to-head Phoenix 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Detroit on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Lakers loss yesterday. Phoenix coming off a Sacramento win yesterday, 130-125. No Bradley Beal in this matchup. Detroit 0-6 against Phoenix. 3-17 on the road. We know Detroit does not travel well. Yeah, I just don't know if I can back Detroit. Really don't. Coming off a bad loss yesterday against the Lakers here. Now they got to play Phoenix. It's a big spread. A lot of big spreads today. Not sure if I trust a lot of the dogs to do it. These ones are tough. These double-digit ones are tough. And I think I got to take the Suns minus 13 money line. Throw them in your money line parlays at home today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as a 5.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 239.5. Lakers coming into this matchup 30-26. The Jazz 26-28. Head-to-head, Lakers are 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. It already says no LeBron James for rest today. Lakers coming off a big Detroit win yesterday. Utah on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a bad Warriors loss. Yeah, this is tough without LeBron. Lakers 4-2 covering in their last 6. They're playing pretty decent right now. Utah, we know they're a good home team, 11-3 at home. But Utah, they've looked kind of bad here, 2-5 in their last 7, so they haven't played that great these last, 2 weeks. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a sucker for it, but Lakers plus 5.5 on the road. I know they don't have LeBron, but I think these are games where D'Lo and AD will step up big, and Austin Reeves. And yeah, I think we're going to get some big games for them today. Coming off a back-to-back. I think they can get the cover and win in Utah. Utah's nothing to be really concerned about. I'll take a shot with Lakers plus 5.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Sacramento Kings versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as a 6-point home favorite with the over-under at 229.5. Kings coming into this matchup 30-23. Denver 36-18. Head-to-head, Denver 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Jamal Murray. Both of them are out today. Sacramento 1-4 in their last 5. They are coming off a 2-game losing streak, coming off a tough loss last night against Phoenix. And then Denver, they're coming off a brutal Bucks loss in their last game. But good thing for Denver, 9-1 at home against Sacramento. You know, they're an amazing home team, 7-0 at home right now. Yeah, Sacramento, they just aren't a great road team. 1-4 covering the spread. Going to be missing some players, but I think they'll be fine with the fill-ins. You know, with Reggie Jackson, he'll be a fine fill-in for this game. I just think it's going to be a big game for Jokic and PJ and Aaron Gordon. I like Denver at home off a horrible loss. I love for them to bounce back today. Give me Denver -6 in money line at home. Then the last matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Golden State Warriors. Warriors opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 234.5. Clippers coming into this matchup 35-17. The Warriors 26-25. Head-to-head, Clippers 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. No Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. That is why the Warriors are the favorites here. Clippers coming off a bad 21-point Minnesota loss. Tough loss for the Clippers. Warriors playing well right now. On a 5-game winning streak. 5-0 covering the spread during this win streak here. 6-0 at home against the Clippers. 4-1 covering at home. Yeah, Warriors playing good right now. And coming off a big Utah win. One of the biggest wins of the season, I'd say. Yeah, they look good during this stretch. And yeah, no Kawhi Leonard. That definitely hurts this Clippers lineup for sure here. I like the Warriors. If Kawhi was playing, I would probably be in more favor of the Clippers plus the points. But without Kawhi, not sure the Clippers are going to be the same team. And I like the Warriors. I love a good win streak. Warriors are playing very good. And they've been so good against the Clippers at home. Give me the Warriors -3 in money line at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.